Good morning, students. In this video, we will study the type conversion and its type. In previous video, we have studied the data type. Let's recap, children. So, data type tells the size and type of a variable. So, data type is of two types. First one is primitive, second one is a non-primitive. Primitive data type is also known as a fundamental data type. Non-primitive data type is known as a derived data type. Primitive data type is independent in nature and non-primitive data type depends upon a primitive data type. Then third point is a primitive data type again divided into the two parts, numeric and non-numeric. So a data type that stores the numeric value is known as a numeric data type, and the data type that stores the non-numeric variable like character and boolean is known as a non-numeric data type. Numeric again divided into the two parts. First one is integer and second one is a real. Integer numeric data type represents the whole value and real represents the decimal value. Integer again divided into the four part: byte, short, int, long. Byte takes 1 byte in the memory, short takes 2 byte in the memory, integer take 4 byte in the memory, and long take 8 byte in the memory. Real data type again divided into the two part: float takes 4 byte in the memory and double takes the 8 bytes in the memory. Character data type. Character data type takes the 2 byte in the memory, boolean takes 1 byte in the memory, and out of 1 byte it takes only 1 bit for the boolean. Example of a non-primitive data type is class, interface, and array. Children, our topic is a type conversion. Or type conversion, it's a very important topic, children. Learn the definition, differentiate, and conversion. So, first is the definition of the type conversion. Type conversion means data type conversion. Type means here data type conversion. So, the process of converting one data type to another data type is known as a type conversion. So children, what is the need? When we write the expression, there is a mixed type of expression is there. Mixed type of data type of expression is there. So in there is a need of conversion of one data type into another data type. So the process of converting one data type into another is known as a type conversion. Typecasting or type conversion is not possible for a Boolean data type. Next, children, types of type conversion. Two types of type conversion. One is known as a implicit type conversion and second one is known as a explicit type conversion. Children, first one is a implicit type conversion. So implicit type conversion is also known as automatic type conversion or type promotion. So first point is implicit type conversion is also known as a automatic type conversion or type promotion. Second, very important, implicit type conversion is performed by the Java compiler. It is performed by the Java compiler, that's why it is known as a automatic type conversion. Next is, in implicit type conversion, no data loss take place during the data conversion because it converts the lower data type into higher data type. So no data loss. Next is, implicit type conversion do not require any special syntax. No rule is there. Only rule is the what? It converts the lower data type into a higher data type. It converts the smaller data type to bigger data type. Smaller and bigger in types of size of data type. Smaller and bigger in terms of a size of a data type means implicit type conversion, children, it converts the smaller data type to a bigger data type. it can't converts the bigger data type into a smaller. Bigger and smaller in types of size. Already I discussed in the previous video, and in recap also the size of a data type. So all of you learn the size and the type of a data types in detail. So we can convert what here, see the hierarchy. We can convert the byte into short, short into int into long, long into float, float into double. But we can't convert the short into byte or int into short. No, here you see int I equal to 10. So I take, children, integer takes how many bytes in the memory? Integer takes 4 byte in the memory. And long takes how many bytes in the memory? Long takes 8 bytes in the memory. So here we are converting integer data type into a long data type. Means we are converting 4 byte data into a 8 byte data. Means we are converting smaller to a bigger. So here we are converting integer to a long data type. So this type of conversion is known as what? Implicit type conversion. Children, next type of type conversion is known as a explicit type conversion. So explicit type conversion is also known as a user defined type conversion or typecasting, because it is performed by the user. So explicit type conversion is performed by the user. Next is, in explicit type conversion, the data loss may or may not be takes place during a data conversion. Why? Because if you are converting the double into integer, so here is a loss of information. But whenever you are converting int into double, then here is a no loss of risk of a loss of information. Next is, explicit type conversion do require a special syntax. Means a special rule is there for the explicit type conversion. Next is, it converts the lower data type to higher and higher data type to lower data type. So children, what is the difference between implicit and explicit type conversion? Implicit type conversion is performed by the Java compiler, and explicit type conversion is performed by the user. Implicit type conversion is known as a automatic type conversion. Explicit type conversion is known as a user defined type conversion. In implicit type conversion, there is no risk of a loss of information, but in explicit type conversion, data loss may or may not be take place during a data conversion. No special syntax is required for the implicit type conversion, but explicit typecasting do require a special syntax. Implicit type conversion converts the lower data type into a higher data type, but in explicit type conversion it converts lower to higher and higher to lower. Next is, children, here is a rule how can we perform the explicit type conversion. So rule is what? Inside the parenthesis write the target data type. Target data type means the data type in which you want to convert, and then write expression or operand or a variable. For example, here if you want to convert the integer data type into a character data type, so first you write your integer data type, then here you write what? Target data type means in the data type in which you want to convert. So we want to convert the integer into char. So in parenthesis you write the char, and here write the expression or operand or variable. So here you write the variable x. So resultant value stored in which data type? Char. So here you write what? Char ch. So x is converted into the integer is converted into the character data type. Next, float f equal to 7.23f. So here is a conversion of float into an integer. So here is a loss of information. So n will store which value? N will store 7. Here is a children question number 1. Question number 1 is, what are the types of casting shown in the following example? So double x equal to 15.2 and int a equal to x. So here is what? Int y equal to int x. So which type of typecasting it is? Explicit typecasting. Explicit typecasting. Because here is what? Inside the parenthesis, the target data type. So here x is in double data type. So you are converting double into a integer. Next, here is what? Which type of conversion? It is performed by the Java compiler. So it is known as what? Implicit typecasting. Implicit typecasting. Very important question it is, children. Write down in classwork copy. Second is question number 2. Arrange the following primitive data type in ascending order of their size. So integer takes how many bytes, children? 2 bytes. Byte takes 1 byte. Double takes 8 bytes. And integer takes 4 bytes in the memory. So how can we arrange in ascending order? First byte, 1 byte, then you write char, then you write int, and then you write double. So children, in your classwork copy, write down the definition of the typecasting, the types of the typecasting, difference between the implicit and explicit typecasting, and question number 1 and question number 2.